Good morning. Welcome to the Cajun with a Voice. It's been a while. I've been on the road in Oklahoma working, different places. A lot's happened since the last video. We had the election. I don't want to call it crooked. It is what it is. Trump apparently didn't win. We don't know. There's still a fight, but it ain't looking good, America. You better be careful what y'all ask for because now y'all gonna get it. I'm here this morning because I was online and I follow certain people. And for those of you from here in South Louisiana, y'all know a lot's going on with this Bobby Quan Charles stuff in Baldwin. Young man, 15 years old, snuck out, left his house, whatever, and they found him murdered a few days later. Police say he drowned in a puddle. I don't know how you do that, in a sugarcane field. But the parents released a photo of him on the coroner's table, and he looked pretty rough, and they said it was because of aquatic animals. Aquatic animals, but he drowned in a 4-inch puddle of water. Puddle that's in your yard after it rains. I don't understand that. Something's not right about all that. And I'll agree with the black community on this. Somebody needs to figure out what the hell's going on before it causes more chaos. But, we get back to my old buddy, Grandmaster Jay in NFAC. I watched a couple of his videos this morning about this. Let me start by saying there was a section in one of your videos where you talked about our ancestors, white ancestors, and we still don't want to take responsibility for the way they treated black people in slavery days and stuff. And let me explain to you something, man. I'm not taking responsibility for nothing. Not back then. I wasn't even thought of in the 1800s, early 1900s. Man, go ahead with that bullshit. How am I going to take responsibility for what my ancestors did? What the hell you talking? What's wrong with you, dude? And I will hashtag you on this video. I pray any of you out there know how to get this to him. Please show him what I'm about to say. When y'all came to Lafayette, October 3rd of this year, y'all found out what myself and a certain organization, I won't put our name out there, but a certain organization were about. Y'all rant and raved after saying we were this, we were that, but y'all were gone by dark. We're not Louisville, we're not Georgia, we're not Minneapolis, we're not all the other places you go and raise hell. This is South Louisiana, partner. But I read a lot of comments on the things that you were saying about Baldwin, where this happened to this young man. And a lot of, I'm not saying your guys, but they were commenting on your post and post about the situation. NFAC, we coming. Let's burn it down. So on and so on and so on and so on. Let me explain to you something. See that big 8-pointer behind me hanging on my wall? I had hell with that thing about 3 years ago. I was living up in the mountains of Georgia. U.S. Army paratrooper. Yeah, Rangers, baby. That son of a bitch tore up my yard. Kept coming. I let it go. My daughter was throwing out corn one day, and he was not far from her, pawing the ground. It scared the shit out of her. Well, sooner or later, I had enough of him coming. And you see where he's at. Okay. Now, saying that, y'all found out in Lafayette, okay, what we're about. But that's an urban environment. You come to Baldwin, Louisiana. Baldwin is a very country town. Right on the backside of Baldwin is the largest swamp in the world, the Atchafalaya Basin. Millions and millions of acres of swamp. You know, I wouldn't, if I was y'all, I wouldn't come down there messing around in our neck of the woods there. Not acting the fool. Now, if y'all want to come, like I said many times before to y'all, if y'all want to come and peacefully protest, whatever. I ain't got no problems with that. I'll protest with you because I think what's going on, something's not right. But don't come with your attitude of your ancestors and you owe and we're gonna do this and we're gonna burn it down like a couple of you guys said. It ain't happening, partner. You could put that in your mind now. Put that to your guys now. Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna look you right now. When y'all were here in Lafayette, and that accidental discharge, there's no such thing as an accidental discharge. Okay, first of all, it's a negligent discharge because whoever the guy was, whether he was with y'all or not, you say he wasn't, some people say he was, whatever, that was negligent. I saw you guys' faces. I saw fear. Fear. You weren't infantry. A lot of your guys, most of your guys weren't infantry. None of your women were infantry. I saw fear. When the rounds popped off, okay, I want you to understand something and listen to me well. 98% of the people you got in your formation ain't about that, okay? If I pop around or somebody pops around into your formation, I guarantee you, you may be left with 2% of what you got watching your back. The rest are gonna scatter, poof. Understand that. If one goes down, you ain't gonna be left with hardly shit. 98% of my guys, or our guys, are combat veterans, are taught very well by combat veterans. They understand. They know how to react. They've been through it. I've been through it many times. Be careful what you ask for. Don't come here trying to cause trouble. Because trouble might be what you get. You understand? We don't want that. We don't want it here. Okay, first and foremost. But if you bring it, we're going to give you all you want. Understand? Okay? Now, again, a peaceful protest, got it. 2 thumbs up. Anything besides that is unacceptable in our eyes. And when I say ours, I'm talking the people of South Louisiana. This isn't Chicago, this isn't New York or wherever else. We live a slow country life. Now you called on your video I watched a little bit ago, you called for all black militias to show up in Louisiana. That's a lot of people. But don't think you're gonna outnumber anybody. You thought that in Lafayette, but you were sorely mistaken. Just because you don't see doesn't mean they're not there. Guerrilla warfare, my friend. Don't be ignorant. You don't speak like an ignorant man, but some of the things that come out your mouth are very ignorant. Don't get your people in trouble. Don't put my people in trouble. And there won't be no trouble. Think before you act. Think before you even come down here with this bullshit. Leave your guns at home. Leave them in the hotel. Leave them in the car. Whatever. And everything will be fine because we'll do the same. The moment you don't, then we won't. South Louisiana, it's time to stand up. It's time to either be with us or not. But here's where you make it known what we're about. All the Cajuns come out of the swamp, come out of the woods, like that. You understand? All this bullshit, we can't have it. We ain't gonna have it. They will not burn it down. Peace. Love you.